What's going on, you guys? Thank you guys for joining me today. Like the intro said, today's cook is beer broths. Now, I've never made them before. So, went online, looked at a few different recipes, and I'm going to do what I normally do. I'm going to take a little bit from this, a little bit from there, and throw together what I think is going to work. So, it's going to be really simple. Only a few ingredients. We're going to do everything outside on the Weber. And I got a feeling these are going to come out pretty good. So, let's get started. Cheers. Alright, so we're outside. I'm using my charcoal baskets. I got them both lit to one side. And I just took a stick of butter and we're going to melt it in this pan. Let's let this melt and I'll pick back up in just a bit. Alright, as this butter melts, I got one whole onion that I'm going to toss in here. To that onion, let's set this down. Just going to add some salt, some pepper, and some garlic powder. I would add minced garlic, but I'm out of garlic. So, I'm gonna run with garlic powder. Ooh, a little windy. And we're just gonna let this simmer down for a little while. Actually, to this mixture, I'm going to add, I guess I'll go ahead and add it now. I'm going to add one whole beer. You know me, you know I like Tecate. You can add Guinness, whatever beer you like, but I'm going to go Tecate. So, one beer. And we're just going to let this sit and get all purty. Marinate with one another. Now while that's going on, in the background I'm going to take my Bratwursts and I'm just going to set them in the back and cook them indirect for a little bit. See them back there. Now, if you know me, you know I'm going to use a little bit of wood. Just gonna, hot, move that out of the way. Lift this up, drop some wood in there. Those are actually hickory. And we're just gonna close the lid and let this cook for a little bit. I'm not going to cook the bratwursts all the way through because as they sit in here, they'll continue to cook, but I do want them to get some smoke on them. So, let's cover this bad boy up and let it run for a little bit. And if you notice, I always want to make sure that the vent here is opposite of the fire. That way it draws that smoke from one end to the other and right over the meat. So we'll let this sit for a little while, and I'll check back in a few to see what it looks like. All right, let's take a look at this. Whew. The onions and butter mixture is looking good. Smells good. So I'm just going to take the bratwursts and dump them in here. And then I'm going to take a piece of foil, very hot. So we're going to let that go. I don't know how long. I'll check back in a little bit. I'm going to move it over a little bit. All right, I'll pick back up in a bit. All right, let's take a look at these. Let's do this. See the steam coming out. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. So I'm just gonna give these a little flip. I'm going to close it back up and let it go for just a little bit. Once they're, probably let it go for another 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes. Once they're done, I'm going to take them off. I'm going to put them right over the coals, just to kind of char them up a little bit. That's what they look like. All right, so I take them out the pan and I'm putting them right over the fire just for a bit to char them up a little bit, and then we can eat. All right, so the bratwursts are done. I'm just gonna toast these buns and then we get to eat. All right, I got the bratwursts done, the beer bratwursts. And that's what they look like there. I'm topping it with the onion butter mix that I cooked it in. I'm not putting any mustard or anything else. I'm gonna go just like this. So let's taste. Oh, that's good. The beer onion butter mix, thumbs up. Man, oh man. God, that tastes good. The bratwurst. Man, that tastes really, really good. Well, I'm going to call this a wrap. I'm going to eat. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching, and I will see you soon. Take care.